So the current thought right now is whether to get a loan for a new piece of machinery. Now it's not the vibratory tumbler or disc tumbler. I'm buying the vibratory tumbler, it's not that expensive. What I'm thinking about getting, and I think I've mentioned it before, is the EDM cutter, EDM wire cutter. So that's how you can sort of cut titanium and any other metal really with a sort of a thin wire that passes through. You've got fluid and whatnot. It's for cutting dyes and things like that in sort of industry and manufacturing, but I'm going to use it to cut titanium. I believe I can make it work where, you know, I get a better quality cut and a bunch of other things. But it's not a cheap machine, you know. I think you know, all in it might be something like 200,000. That's New Zealand dollars, so maybe 130,000 US dollars. Now, you know, do I get a loan? Do I get 100% loan for that and pay it off over 5 years, or do I sort of maybe hold off and really focus on business and sort of, you know, like save up to get it? Like, I've to be honest, I vacillated between, yeah, I'm just gonna get it and move ahead and I'll use it and I'll pay it off, and then I'm at like, no, let's just get by, let's just really focus on, you know, on getting getting money in the bank, you know, maybe putting half the money down for it, or maybe even saving up to get it. But then if you save up for, I don't know, let's say 2 years, you know, to save up, you know, a couple 100,000 or whatever it is, I don't know how long it would take. Because business is, you know, there's unexpected things happen, and both good and bad, and you know, so I might progress quicker than I realise, or I might progress slower than I realise, or that I hope to. And so, yeah, it's tough. It's like, should I do this or should I not? And so that's like, I don't have the answer. I'm just telling you this because this is what's been going on in my mind the last day or two. And yeah, like it's tough, you know, like it's tough to make that call. It's not a piece of machinery that I need. It's a sort of, it will help a lot. It will help me produce products that I can't otherwise produce. It will reduce labour costs because it's a machine I can probably run overnight, unlike the water jet cutter, which needs to be manned and you sort of always have to have someone there. There's a whole load of other things as well, and yeah, so I thought I'd share that with you just because it's in my head. It's something that I'm considering. If anyone's been in the position before, then oh man, comment for sure. You know, let me know what your experience is. I mean, I know there's a number of people who own businesses, and especially manufacturing businesses, that watch these YouTubes. I mean, these YouTube videos. I mean, I think I only get right now only about 80 views per day on average, or 80 views per video, should I say. But I know there's a bunch of people from the comments and emails that I get that are in manufacturing, things like that, which is awesome. So definitely welcome any thoughts on that anyway. This is part of this machine here. Why do you ask? What does it do? This filters water, catches the water from the sander, and yeah, that's pretty much what it does. It's old and knackered though, like it's a write-off. Such is the risk of buying used machinery. Actually, you know what? Just thinking about what I was saying there outside in terms of, you know, focusing more, saving up the money, you know, to maybe buy the equipment outright, or at least maybe put, you know, 50% down as a down payment, that kind of thing. Here's something that I've been wrestling with lately, like 2 Kickstarter projects. One, titanium mechanical pencil, the other, titanium tweezers. Now, I don't mind saying that the titanium tweezers project, there is profit, there is margin in that for me. Not a lot, but there is. The titanium mechanical pencil, not so much. Like, there's a little bit, but not really. So that project there, I mean, what's the point in spending 4 or 5 months doing a project if there's like nothing in it for me? A few reasons. One of the main reasons is that I get to make that titanium mechanical pencil that, you know, the prototyping is now done, and I can now produce it from here on in. It's not cheap to produce that. And also the titanium pen that was based on, that costs a lot of money to develop and get to that stage. The titanium tweezers, still quite a lot of development costs, but nowhere near as much. And because of the type of product, it's a lot cheaper to produce, and I can sell it for less, and I can sell more of them. But, you know, so my thought is, like, I don't know if I should be sharing this with you. I don't know. I'm playing it sort of, I'm not playing it safe and not sharing with you. I'm sort of giving it to you, see what your thoughts are, if you have any thoughts, or if you just sort of are curious. But my thoughts are, perhaps I should be focusing more on the simpler projects, you know, perhaps for the next year or two. I mean, I've got this carbon fiber and titanium wallet coming up. The development costs in those are amazing, amazingly high, and I don't expect to make any money on that project. I mean, I don't know if I should be telling you that, but it's just the truth. But I will then have, by the time the project is over, fulfilled, I have the design, I have the prototype, I have the CNC fixtures in place, and I can then produce it down the line. And so, you know, I can't keep doing those projects. I don't think I can do it, because, like, business isn't going to go anywhere. I'm going to put myself out of business. Whereas perhaps if I focus on the simpler projects, the ones that, you know, they're not as complex, and, you know, that there is an identifiable, tangible margin in them, a profit, so that I can get to the next stage in business and produce more things for more people. Because, you know, again, I do feel like, oh, I'm just making stuff and selling it to make money. But yeah, of course, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm in business. But that's why I'm in business. But I'm providing value as well, I know for sure, because the amount of stuff I get asked to make by people, you know, can you make a bigger version of this, or more of these, or can you do these that you don't make? What about, can you make me a one-off this, or hey, you should make this? And it's just unreal. Like, every day there's something. It's amazing. And obviously I can never do all of them, but certainly there's, you know, people there wanting to buy solutions. I mean, that's essentially what they're buying, is solutions, and, you know, I'm providing value. So yeah, so there's my, not quandary, but just what's going on today, and sort of, I like sharing with you, because it gets my tongue moving, which gets my brain moving, and I'm not looking for solutions. I'm just sitting in the questions and seeing how that goes. I think it's important to sort of sit in questions, sit in confusion, and just feel it out. See if there might be solutions. I don't know, but there you go. That's probably me done for today. Have a good weekend. Now, the titanium mechanical pencil.
Dad, I lost my goldfish.
You lost your goldfish? That's just a bag of water. Did Henna tell you to say that joke?
Yeah.
Okay. Good joke. Anyway, where was I? Lost my goldfish.